Alright. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I think last time I completed the finger contracts. Yes, I remember. So this time, I guess I'm going to go talk to the individual at the top of the cannery to see what I can do about my shit. Oh, yeah, it's marked. I was looking over here. It's over here. So, let's go. The place I accidentally stumbled in upon that him talking to the girl. And I don't think I can holster my gun, so...
Any food, it cooks.
Yeah, but Bess... the cannery cooks in sealed cans. Exact time, exact temperature.
The food swells during cooking, bursting the cans, so change the time or the temperature.
There's no controls for that. I'd have to dig into her guts, rig all manner of bypasses. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
There
Focus,
is.
Miss Holcomb, you and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with... well, not fish.
People? Yeah, I'd try it.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Bitch, I don't follow your rules. Pick your nose. Yep.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Well, hi!
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay. Well, it's a power regulator. Yeah, I would assume frying myself isn't the question.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs.
If
They're
you're
deserters,
correct.
former workers.
I would agree.
I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, they quit and you don't like it.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant,
Force?
I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time
Okay.
her band of deserters came back to town.
That's fair.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, Her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
Okay.
We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
It is, but, I get a companion. Not comrade. We're Russian now. Companion perks. Ah! Ah! Oh, wait, I didn't expect to push you. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, companion perks. Parvati? Is that who she is? Oh, that's not gonna do. Oh, can I give her stuff? I guess I don't have anything to give her. Alright. Neat. No. These little companions. Yes. Team ledgers. Okay. I have one. Health. I don't want them to attack her. Engineering? Not really. How much health does she have? Synchronicity, when positive raises her ability. Dilator. Whatever. Engineering. Let's go. It should be nice. What's up? Love you. Alright. She was getting her ass chewed out. Now I gotta go find her some armor. Can I talk to you?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Do what I say! I'm just kidding. Alright.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Yeah, we can.
Sorry. Can we talk?
Yes.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. I can't blame anybody. This town's got issues. It does.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
There's the vicar.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, maybe they can both benefit from this, because giving all the power to Thompson isn't going to be a good idea. So, if we give power to both, or we make sure both sides have power, maybe they will be a bit nicer towards each other. Let's go. I wonder if it spawns in more. Because, like, I took these people out and they don't respawn. So, I'm guessing... What was that?
I'm on my way.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it. That's nice that it puts that in the bottom left. I will forget that. I don't think I've been in here. Remember, I gotta find her armor. Oh, yes, I have. I gotta find her armor and, a weapon. A better weapon. I wouldn't have sold all the ones I picked up if I knew. Pretty sure there was one in here that was locked. I couldn't unlock it. Whoops. That was just nothing. Don't worry about it. Money. Can't go wrong with money. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to wing it for a bit, lady. As soon as I find something, I will give it to you. Ooh. New. No, just new person. Alright. Nothing. Shh. Okay. You sit pretty close.
Thought I told you to move along.
Thought I told you to shut up!
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Wow.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she all right?
No.
Zoe's family. Chiding her is our purview, not yours. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged. You want to expand on that? I was hoping you wouldn't say that. I was really hoping. You'd better not be spinning me a story. Yeah, that belonged to her well enough. Guess there's no arguing with you. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know if I can do something for you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Sorry, but I saved her like I didn't shoot her in the face, and then that's that girl I accidentally shot the explosive container and it killed her. So... I killed her after.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It's water. Are you high?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah!
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Mom!
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. Ah, cynicism, the privilege of the young. What you need is a little taste of my special mushroom soup. It'll broaden your mind. Or at least your irises.
I don't want to get high, lady. No.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed.
Yep.
The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay, well don't blame me. I'm just trying to fix my ship.
He would do such a thing.
Yep.
Question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator.
That's
You
true.
want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that
Both of
odious
you.
cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero
Like
would do.
arguing children.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us.
Oh my
Shut
God.
down Reed's cannery and scrap it for parts. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever
Yeah, but
scraps
you
Spacer's
destroying
choice
their
throws
home
'em.
isn't gonna change anything.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You're trying to get me pissed off at somebody. All I'm doing is get my ship fixed so I can get out of here.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Thank you. Alright, yeah, let's figure it out.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I do, but the way your feud with what's his face is telling me I shouldn't listen to either one of you. Let's talk to that other dude. I can't think of his name right now. The Prophet.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Yeah, the vicar. Oh shit, the vicar is pretty far away. Do I have to go through here? I guess not. Alright, now I gotta go all the way back around, but I'll talk to the vicar, because if there is another way, I'll do that. Vicar Max was in the other. I thought the vicar was in this facility, not the one I just came from. Whoops. It's my bad. Because this is a thriving town for the Outer Worlds. From what I know. Destroying this town would be... I don't know. Unneeded. Not needed at all. So let's go talk to the vicar. Let's see if there's another way. And then I'll just scrap both of their missions. If I can. I mean, both people get to do whatever the hell they want. Without bitching like kids. Mace! It's the mace. Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Move along.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
The last one.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Why can't I pick that?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
I don't know if I agree with you.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French.
Ah!
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
Right.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that.
Partner, you're
I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
No. Neat, but fixing things or hacking computers? Dumb. Alright, skills. 10 more. Dialogue. Dodge or block. Defense skills improves your ability to avoid damage. Each point of defense significance groups dodge and block skill up to 50 points each. After 50, you can specialize by adding points directly to dodge or block. I really don't dodge or block. There, we're good. Perks. Base health. I think we've already been over this. Resilience. Five. How do I open 5 previous perks? Okay. Better prices. take that. Alright, let's los. I'm really not, really not for shutting either town down. Whoops. Wrong side. Oh, well, I'm not going back inside. Weird. That's what they're putting into. It's not salt tuna, it's those little rat things. Food is food. And, you know, if you don't want to eat, you don't have to eat. Okay. Oh, she's picking up stuff. Whatever. I don't think I can take what's in her inventory.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Wow.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
True, but not okay.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can
Sure.
tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
I agree.
It just comes off cold to me, is all. Yeah, huh?
Oh, is that all? That all I had? Shit. I probably messed it up.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Alright, let's test out your skills. Back up. Oh, I was like, where'd you go?
Something you need?
These I can just sell. Alright, let's go. Did alright. I wonder if she dies, if I can revive her. Oh, poor guy. I hear things. Things I want to shoot.
Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Alright, that dude was not there when I walked through here the first time. Flaw tutorial. Permanently crippled. Okay, so if I accept this, I'll get a perk. But if I reject this, I don't know what to do here. It didn't. So if I reject it, I don't like that at all. That's ridiculous. Oh, you got melted. Rawr. Yeah, I don't want those fall points. I'm not gonna.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
I get your chance. Ooh, people are dead. Okay. If you don't know read that, you can. There's some kind of fight. Alright, let's do it. Assuming there's gonna be some kind of battle. Or just more dead people.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
What do you mean? Does it give me the chance? It doesn't give me the chance. Electrical track switches. Okay, so I want it.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
everybody's dead. I have never seen that one before, but alright. Weapons parts.
Processing.
Incoming!
Boom! I thought I died. Not gonna lie, I thought I died for a second. Alright, came in there.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Where are we headed?
I don't want to send power to the Vale. I want to do the opposite. If people want to live the way they want to live, that should be that perfectly
Go away,
fine.
Phantom!
What? He said, "Go away, Phantom."
You're not real. You're not real.
Okay. Harsh.
You're not real. You're not real.
You're very harsh. Don't say things like that. It hurts. It hurts my feelings. Lockpick?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Incoming!
Patrol. System performance.
Everyone alright?
No! He hurt my feelings. Alright, let's see what this is. Okay. Easy. I think I did something that is irreversible.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
Halt.
I don't know.
Here they come! Nice one!
Did you handle one? Okay, so she comes back. We're alright. She'd be dead. She would be dead. She would dead. Looting. Favorite thing to do. There's a lot of dead people here. A lot. A lot. So it's a little messed up. I can't put armor on her. At least I don't know how to. This bitch needs some armor.
Where are we headed?
Nothing. I can't have any. There's no conversations. Okay. Okay, so I can't. Can I not give this to... What's her race? Alright, I guess not. I was gonna give you things, but guess I can't. Yeah, I figured. Gyro. Money. Come on. Come on.
Celeste, I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
I don't know what happened there. A lag. Oh boy. I don't think it's worth it. I'll save it for another time. Food. No.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I agree, but at the same time, like, so the deserters, air quotations, are supposed to be punished?
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that.
Oh, you're good.
I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
You were right in front of me just a second ago. Witch! Witch! Alright. So, alright, this is a dilemma. Yes, cutting off the greenhouse's power would just take their power. But at the end of the day, they could still go off and do whatever. Everybody else has power out there. They could just relocate their camp. Or find some way to divert power back. I don't know. Okay, when life gets to the limits, consider it a free trial for your friends and Spacer's choice. Redirect power to Edgewater or to Botanical Laboratory. This all comes down to side with Spacer's choice or side against Spacer's choice. Because either way, the other, I'm assuming since this is a game, either way, the other is pretty screwed. So shut the town down. He did say he'd be lenient. I guess I could just kill him later.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. Yep. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me.
Well, pretty sure you're coming with me anyways. So let's leave, bitch! Haha, ha 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 ha, you son of a bitch! Alright. I guarantee, alright, one of two things. I'm gonna open this door and the greenhouse lady's gonna be out there, or Thompson's gonna be out there. We'll just see. I'm gonna get yelled at. Oh! Luck! I was wrong. Okay. Oh, I do need to find a shop so I can put those mods on. Money! Alright. I have to go talk to her? What? I'm gonna get shot! Alright, what do you want? What do you want me to do? Come now, the pair. Convince the returners to return. Well, okay. They're not gonna suffer, at least. Hey, bud. He's a thick boy. Holy shit. Wow. Been eating way too much. First time I saw those. Alright. I still see power here. Still see power. Uh-oh.
One of us want to go see what happened?
Nope.
I know.
Okay, so let's do this. Magnum. Range weapon mod, magazine increase, the amount of ammunition the weapon's magazine carries. Okay. So that's mag size. Damage type plasma. Changes it to plasma. I don't know what kind of does it do more damage? Okay. Magazine range is 25. I mean, sure, man. Let's do this. Alright. Getting all dizzy.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
All of these seem like the wrong answer. How about you're a greedy old bitch that you could have worked with him or worked outside the city, and you would rather me kill 1,000 people rather than your 5 or 7, whatever. How many people need?
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater.
Sure, man.
This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm cool with that. You can do whatever you want to.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left.
See, maybe you should have told me that
That's
first.
as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh?
Yep.
This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
I like
Tell
this
him how
album.
I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Psycho! It's too dark. No. It's just one. I did.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm not. I shut your power off, by the way. Probably gonna get pretty cold here soon. You might.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Huh.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Wow.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right.
Pretty much.
The town could use
what
another
you want.
engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
It's not
I
gonna
could
be
do a lot of
Spacer's
good in
choice.
Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Okay. This bitch. Come across. Put this in your ear.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe died on my watch. I haven't done enough to protect our camp.
I killed her, by the way.
Fact is, I can't do much more. I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back.
Nope.
Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Who cares?
Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with this
I know,
colony.
that's why that stupid
A big,
bitch can't be the one that
heartless machine
steps
of
up and
metal
is in
gears
charge.
grinding workers down to dust. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. We go back to Edgewater, she's gonna feel betrayed.
It's alright.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay, bye. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. We've never talked. Really? Come on.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, shut up. If we catch a bullet. What? What? You do what you need to. If you're just gonna sit down here and... Oh. Sweet. Nope, can't do that. Okay, so we have the power regulator now. We can get the ship, our new ship, off the ground. I'm gonna go get these volumes, so when I transfer everybody back to the town, I'll just head to him and give him the volumes. That's in Edgewater. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hi. I was just in here too. I should have talked to him to get these, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Down in the pit. Oh! Okay, volume 3 is in the pit. Right. Alright, down in the pit. Let's go.
No, just leave me alone.
Look, dude, I gotta... Yeah. I forgot all about this, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Get away!
Sergeant Craig right over here.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm not. This is all a figment of your imagination.
Just leave me alone.
I wonder. Must be nice and warm here now.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before.
Cause you're
I knew I shouldn't have
crazy.
eaten
Cause
that
you're on
sprat
drugs.
raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Yeah.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Yeah.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Okay.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Neat.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Neat.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Yep.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I'm pretty sure I've already killed them all.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay, but look. Are you gonna come with me?
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was...
Okay.
You mean, why did the mechanical... I was on cleaning duty at...
Alright, you... just eat your rats. Let's... Just continue eating your mice. Alright, I'm assuming there's nothing else down here. I was like, why isn't this ladder working? It's not. Ground floor, 1. We'll do the frightened engineer. Yeah, that's where it's taking me now. 56, 62. Jeez. Don't judge me. All right. Oh. Well, too late now. Alright. Place is going to shit really fast. So, or not really fast, like all these crashed. Everything. I wonder what happened. It's like a war. I don't see a stamina bar either. Righto. All right. I'm gonna get this engineering volume 2, and then get Thompson out of here, and then call it a day. Really? Shh, I didn't do that. You didn't see anything. Okay, now we are going to go to... Oh, did I level up again? Alright. My sneak is severely down. There. Okay. Nothing? Alright. We're good then. Whoops. Journal. What? Yeah. Remove reed from Edgewater. That's what I want to do. This place turns me around every time. Here we go. Alright. What's up?
You think you're tough waving that thing around?
Yep.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yep.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes.
Yeah, you're
But
leaving.
I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried. Bah, 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 bah.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery.
Yep.
We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
Okay.
Processed, liquefied, retextured saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly saltuna. We've been experiencing a saltuna shortage, you see.
Yep.
So
You're not
we've had
eating
to
just Saltuna.
improvise.
Bitch.
We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like saltuna in the end. Couple years, give or take, right around the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. Couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns.
Yep.
Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why?
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Yeah, but you don't need to. Take care. Bye-bye. I could have killed you. Boo, 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 boo.
You're you some sort of freelancer?
I'll do what I please.
Don't even think about it!
Or what? What? Alright. What do you think about all this?
Where are we headed?
Oh, nothing?
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants.
Have all of them.
I'd like to do that for him.
Okay. Okay.
Where are we headed?
Nowhere. Your boyfriend's house. Ooh. Do I really have to go all the way back there? Alright, whatever. I think this goes out back. Because the salt tune. Oh, it doesn't. What happened to your house? Oh, it's a window. What? I just heard somebody cough. Oh, you're back. You're back. Shh. Yeah, shush, bitch. No, wrong gun. Oh, I missed.
Everyone all right?
Did you just die? You did. You really need some armor. If you're gonna hang around, you need some armor. And I don't know how to...
Something you need?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Thank you.
Huh?
Help! Where'd you go? Okay, she's a, Yes, there we go. Alright. I have some heavy armor for you. Hey, you. Okay, my inventory. Okay, I need to give that to... whenever possible. Like, I understand that. Okay, I do. This is extra in my stuff. Okay. Boop. Good to go. There we go. Yay! Whoops, that is the wrong key. Yeah, it seems to have respawned over time. Do things respawn over time? No, not really. Okay. This is a whole house, so I'm gonna open this one. This seems like a good...
Gosh, that's clever.
Scorched journal. You want to read that? You can. I don't care to. Shunt. Alright, we're good. Ooh. Plasma rifle was worth it. I think that's it. I don't know what sleeping does. Okay. I have a plasma rifle. My inventory. Because I don't know what it is. Charge him? Alright. That's what this is then. Wait, where's mine? No. Alright, let's do this, and then let's do this. No. This one does not charge. Five? Okay. I don't like the pistol. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now. Little three-shot pistol, I don't like it. Where'd he go?
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Yeah, well, you don't have to just stand around the fire like a bunch of dumb shits.
Look at that. The snake's come
Shut
back.
up before you catch a bullet.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
It's not, though. Adelaide's a watch.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand.
Shut up.
But it is a start.
I gave you a
Turned that old
town.
cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay, bye-bye. I don't love you. Bitch. Alright. I have to talk to that engineer right here.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I got all of them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All of them.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was.
That's a complete set.
I shot 'em
all 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface?
Adelaide said that?
Yep.
Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we. What's on your mind?
I think that's all I have to talk to him about. I don't care to. I don't care how long you will care. Alright, now what? Now what do we have to do? Journal. Codex. Yeah, we got that. Alright. Back to the ship, and we'll save. Oh, can't I, actually it's M for map. My ship, yeah. Guess this is where we part ways. Unless you wanna come with me. I'm sure it's
Is this your ship?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Hell no! You're dumb as shit. You don't even know your mom. I'm just kidding. You just met me. Crazy? Yeah, let's go.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this.
You need a
mister.
helmet, though.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Get in there. Pick a ship. Pick a cabin. Okay. So, if all my followers are on here, do they just stay on my ship?
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
But... Shoot.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Yep. Well,
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. I don't like the ship. I'll be completely honest. I don't like the... As soon as I can change that out, I am, if possible. Well. Oh yeah, I just leveled up. Okay, so... What was I going for? I'll do dialogue to 30. I have 7 points. Stealth, nah. We'll do some stealth. Perks. Alright, so I need 5 to... Walk speeds up. Sprint speeds up. Let me just do general walk. Sweet. I don't notice a difference.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Nobody's gonna wonder where she went.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Okay, but how do you want me to do that?
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Black market.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
I'm guessing that's this.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Nice. Why can't I move? There we go. It lagged there for a second. Could not move.
Can we chat?
No. No, we can't. I need the, captain's quarters. Oh, yeah. Okay. Weapons on the Groundbreaker. Yes, thank you. Alright, let's get rid of some of this aid. Okay, so I should have a health pack. I do. I have 25 inhalers. Okay. We're good. Gross. All right.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Neat. Okay. Is this her room? I need to do those missions for this side quests. Weapons of the void. Yes. On the groundbreaker. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, the other one's on the groundbreaker. Always, man.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I... The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running.
Okay.
Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
No.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to...
Okay.
Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right. As you wish. Goodbye.
Yep. Bye. All right. Captain's terminal. All right. Good. Yeah. Let's talk to her real quick.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, not really. Damn. It's hellish. Break time's over. Get! Okay. That just made me do what? Okay. Okay. Where There's the acid steeper. Whoops. Okay, now what? You found entries in Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempts to turn Sam into a combat-capable unit. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam's suds steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked up the part from Rosemary. Okay, so I need to find Rosemary. The Holographic Shroud designs in restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise. Okay, neat. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this here. Gonna go to Rockbreaker after this. I think it's Rockbreaker.